What is going on, guys? This is the Club of the Man 1993. We're back here for some more baseball news as we are continuing to catch up on some headlines since a while. So this one we're getting to now at the beginning of October now. And one of the big news that I, of course, saw notice that I, of course, still was definitely shocked to see him come back. But things happen. People, change their minds. Tony La Russa, 11 years ago, announced his retirement after the St. Louis Cardinals had won the World Series. 10 years later, after doing some backstage office roles, he came back and was manager of the White Sox in 2021 and this year as well. However, that stint with him returning to the dugout has already come to an end, as La Russa announced his retirement at the beginning of this month, mainly because of health reasons. There was, of course, a statement. He issued a statement regarding his health. He has not managed a game since late August, when he started getting some health concerns. Of course, the White Sox fans also were starting to turn on La Russa as well, from what I've seen. But he issued a statement saying, "This February, I had a pacemaker installed and was cleared by my doctors to begin spring training as scheduled. A periodic check of the device later identified a problem. During batting practice on August 30th, I was informed of the issue, taken out of uniform, and tested by doctors the next day. The solution was to update the pacemaker in Arizona and for me not to return as manager without medical clearance." He, of course, then continues on and says, "While I was inactive with the pacemaker, the second issue was analyzed. The result is that a corrective plan has been developed by the medical team and implementation has begun. I informed the White Sox of this second issue while I was out of uniform dealing with the pacemaker. At no time this season did either issue negatively affect my responsibilities as White Sox manager. However, it became obvious that the length of the treatment and recovery process for this second health issue makes it impossible for me to return to be the White Sox manager in 2023. The timing of this announcement now enables the front office to include filling the manager position with other off-season priorities." Again, he was disappointed, of course, in his performance this year, but makes it clear he is not upset with the fans. Even the ones, of course, who then would chant for them to get rid of him as well. At the time, of course, it was the White Sox finished around 500 for the season. Of course, he's not yet at the time, though, he had not yet discussed a different role in the organization. But again, he definitely would, of course, announce his retirement. And in the meantime, while La Russa was out, former Major League catcher Miguel Cairo, I believe, was the acting manager for the White Sox. Of course, the White Sox are going to be going into this postseason, to the offseason, noting that it looks like that they're going to be losing their big stick, Jose Abreu. I know they have other big bats, that have suffered from some injuries. I think like Tim Anderson and Lucas Giolito also are getting their arbitration years. So it's been a very back and forth time with the White Sox, for sure, lately as well. They were contenders in the shortened 2020 season. They were also I think, did they make the playoffs last year? I believe it was 2021. Yes. Of course, as well. They went 93. Yeah, they went 93 and 69 and captured the American League Central title. But again, this year, it's just, again, he's got some sharp criticisms and whatnot. La Russa, though, did have a 3-year contract, so he was still supposed to be manager through 2023. But of course, again, the health issues will definitely have slowed it down. So it'll be interesting, of course, to see who the White Sox picked up, because today, and I will do a video eventually on it, but the Rangers grabbed a stunning name out of retirement as well. But yeah, I just pray that Tony La Russa, of course, does stay healthy. I think they say he's 78 years old now. I won't lie. Back in the days when I first started watching baseball, and I hated the Cardinals because I just didn't like Tony La Russa. I didn't like Albert Pujols. I didn't like Tony La Russa. I didn't like Jim Edmonds. I didn't like Scott Rowland. All those guys. Eventually, I came to respect. They're all great players. It was just a heated rivalry. I still, to this day, even when the Pirates, I keep saying, contended back from 2013 to 2015 when they were like serious contenders and in the playoffs and whatnot. I thought the Pirates and Cardinals had a very fun rivalry. Very, respected, fun rivalry. Yes, La Russa was gone by the time, but I do regret at times of being kind of like, what's the word I want to say, impossible, basically, and just, being grudge-worthy that, we're losers, losing to the best team in our division and whatnot. But all due respect, Tony La Russa has always been a great manager. Yes, he's gotten some heat here and there from fans, but, he's a successful manager. He's definitely one of the best to be in the dugout, for sure. Very well respected, very well liked, by the Cardinals. The White Sox, he also was, I think, with the Athletics at one point also in his career, too. So, if this is the case, congratulations on a very well-respected career for Tony La Russa. Again, it was nice to, see him get another chance to come back out and manage again with the White Sox. Again, unfortunately, it didn't quite go the way it happened, but he could have still been around. Who knows? I don't know if the White Sox would have let him go or not if he would not have had his health issues, because they still finished around 500. Yeah, I know, again, that's, it's where the White Sox have been for the longest time, but trust me, could be the Pirates. But, yes, I do have still a lot of respect for Tony La Russa. I pray that, he, stays strong and, stays healthy for as long as he can. And I hope he enjoys his retirement as well, of course. Second time around, but I'm praying that he does enjoy it. I don't know if he'll have like an office role or whatnot. He could, but maybe it's time that 78-year-old Tony just sits back and just relaxes. He's done a lot of great hard work for Major League Baseball in his career. But that's my thoughts, guys. What are your thoughts on Tony La Russa not returning as White Sox manager in 2023 due to health reasons? Do you think if he was healthy, he would have been back next year? What do you guys think? Make sure you guys thoughts down in the comment section below. Be sure as always to slap a like on the video. Subscribe for more content on my channel. Follow me on Twitter as well at DemandAirboy93. And until then, guys, I'm checking out. I'll catch you all later. Please stay tuned for more baseball news. Have a great rest of your Friday evening. Peace out, everybody.